The decade began with uncertainty surrounding Tiger Woods' future in the game of golf.
It's difficult at the age that Tiger is.
We have to be careful about not jumping too far onto the Tiger Woods bandwagon.
The expectations are all on Tiger. He's the one with something.
I couldn't tell you what's going to happen.
Guys aren't as afraid of him as they used to be.
The questions raised were a far cry from the storylines of the preceding decade.
What do you think about that? One more World Golf Championship for Tiger. And there's your Player of the Year. Number 70, lifetime.
After capping the 2000s with his fifth six-win season and eighth Player of the Year award in 10 years, 2010 marked Tiger's first winless season since turning pro, and 2011 was no different.
We've seen him at low points over the last couple of years.
Obviously has injury issues that he's going to be dealing with probably for the rest of his career.
It'd be tough for anybody to get back to a standard of play where he wins 1 out of every 3 times he tees it up.
I don't know if there's ever going to be a point when Tiger is back.
Tiger Woods, who has not won in more than 2.5 years.
2 weeks after withdrawing from his third tournament in 3 seasons due to injury, Tiger entered the 2012 Arnold Palmer Invitational presented by MasterCard, determined to flip the script.
In convincing fashion, the wait is over. Tiger Woods is a winner again.
His 72nd PGA Tour victory left him 1 shy of Jack Nicklaus on the all-time career wins list.
Some records just, it's almost like serendipity. They're just meant to happen. When he caught Nicklaus's own record of 73 wins, it seemed appropriate it was at Muirfield.
And Tiger surpassed the Golden Bear less than a month later to wrap up a 3-win season.
There's just too much left for us not to experience some more winning ways from Tiger.
Tiger Woods sends a message to the PGA Tour with a win in his first tournament of the season.
Tiger opened his 2013 campaign with 4 victories in his first 7 starts, capped by a 2nd Players title.
Am I surprised? No. I know a lot of people in this room thought I was done, but I'm not.
And he still remained in that bubble, in that magnificent spotlight that can be really a daunting spotlight, and yet he handles that over and over and over again, and there's a lot to be said about that.
But after hitting the 5-win mark for the 10th time in his career and earning Player of the Year, he was riddled with injury once again by season's end.
Wow.
And he went down in pain.
Down.
The 79-time PGA Tour champion would undergo 4 back surgeries over the next 4 seasons, returning from spinal fusion surgery in 2018 after just 1 start in 2 years.
With what he was dealing with on the golf course, trying to relearn his swing again, learn how to play with a bad back, it kind of humanized him in a way.
And in typical Tiger fashion, he ended the longest drought of his career at the playoff finale.
1,876 days since that last PGA Tour win. The most improbable comeback in the history of sports.
Win number 80 turned the page on a persevering chapter in Tiger's career, but he still sought his first major victory in over 10 years.
Everybody was kind of hoping he was going to have a run to maybe catch Jack or not and be on that conversation of who's the best in history.
That's, something I think a lot of people kind of wrote him off as he would never be back at a major, never have a chance to win, let alone win another major.
And he proved doubters wrong at the 2019 Masters, once again rewriting his own narrative of the decade.
Tiger won 10 times in the decade, and he had the best win in the entire decade of the 2019 Masters.
Just the inner belief for him to know that he can do that again against us young guys, as he calls us.
He's been through a lot. The comeback hasn't been easy.
He doesn't really care what people are saying now. I don't think he keeps doing things that people don't think anyone can do, and he does it.
We still have to wait for this book to finally be finished.